Did you know that according to Forbes, about 70% of wealthy families lose their wealth by the second generation? Surprising, right? It's not just about making money, it's about making smart decisions with that money. In this series, we'll uncover the 12 things the rich never invest in, and why avoiding these can be your ticket to financial success. From the allure of brand new cars to the deceptive promises of get-rich quick schemes, we're going to explore it all. These chapters are packed with practical advice, backed by facts and figures, and sprinkled with wisdom from some of the world's most successful people. Get ready to challenge your beliefs about money and investing. This isn't just about learning what not to do. It's about shaping a mindset that can lead to true financial freedom. So, buckle up and prepare for a journey that could change the way you think about wealth forever. Chapter 1. The Money Pit of New Cars. We're diving into why rich people avoid splurging on new cars. You know, buying a new car might feel like a dream, but it's often a financial nightmare. Did you know the moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses about 20–30% of its value? That's a big hit. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals, is known for his frugal car choices. He once said, "When you buy a car, you're not making an investment, you're making an expense." And he's right. Cars are not investments because they constantly lose value. The rich understand this. That's why they often buy used cars in excellent condition. These cars provide the same utility but at a fraction of the cost. You might think buying a new car is safer or more reliable. But let me tell you, with modern advancements, many used cars are just as reliable. Plus, they're much cheaper to insure. Have you ever thought about the insurance cost on a brand new sports car? It's sky high. Here's another fun fact. Did you know that the average millionaire drives a car that's at least 3 years old? It's true. They're not cruising around in the latest models. They're smart. They let someone else take the big depreciation hit. Chapter 2. Timeshares. A vacation from financial sense. Timeshares might seem like a gateway to luxury vacations, but they're often a trap. The rich know this, and they avoid them like the plague. Here's a shocking statistic. Timeshares can depreciate as much as 50% the moment you buy them. It's like throwing half your money out the window, and that's not even the worst part. The annual maintenance fees keep going up, regardless of whether you use the timeshare or not. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, once mentioned, "The poor and middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them." Timeshares tie up your money without any chance of it working for you. There's no real ownership, no equity, and no profit. You know, the rich prefer to invest in vacation properties that they can rent out or sell at a profit. They focus on assets that appreciate, not depreciate. Timeshares, on the other hand, are notorious for being difficult to resell. It's a one-way ticket to a financial burden. Chapter 3. Text Temptation, the latest gadgets. Have you ever been tempted to buy the latest smartphone or the newest smartwatch? Well, the rich have a different approach. They know that the value of tech gadgets drops faster than a rock in water. Here's a thought-provoking fact. A new smartphone can lose up to 30% of its value in the first year alone. And it's not just phones. Think about laptops, tablets, and other tech toys. They all suffer from rapid depreciation. The rich understand this. They're not rushing to upgrade every year. Instead, they use their gadgets for as long as they serve the purpose. You might think having the latest tech is necessary, but is it really? The wealthiest people often use older models. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for instance. He's known for using outdated tech. Why? Because it still works. It's not about the newest features, it's about functionality. Also consider this. Buying the newest tech can lead to a never-ending cycle of spending. You buy the latest, then a new model comes out, and suddenly you feel the need to upgrade. It's a clever marketing trap, but not a smart financial move. Chapter 4. Penny Stocks. More gamble than investment. Let's talk about penny stocks. These might seem like a shortcut to riches, but in reality they're often a shortcut to losing money. The rich know that true investing isn't about gambling, it's about making informed decisions. Did you know that the majority of penny stocks end up failing? It's true. According to a study, over 70% of penny stock companies go out of business or are delisted due to financial irregularities. That's a huge risk. The wealthy avoid these stocks because they're unpredictable and lack solid financial backing. Warren Buffett, a legendary investor, advises against chasing hot stocks. He says, "It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price." Penny stocks are often the latter uncertain companies at low prices. Penny stocks are also vulnerable to price manipulation and lack of transparency. It's hard to find accurate information about them, making informed investment almost impossible. The rich invest in companies with proven track records and transparent financials. Chapter 5. The Mirage of Multi-Level Marketing. The rich are rarely seen participating in MLM schemes, and there's a good reason for that. MLMs often promise big profits and easy success, but the reality is quite different. A staggering fact is that about 99% of people who join MLMs lose money, according to a study by the Federal Trade Commission. That's a near certain chance of failure. The rich know that true wealth is built on reliable and sustainable business models, not on the shaky promises of MLMs. In MLMs, the focus is often on recruiting others rather than selling a quality product. This structure makes it difficult, if not impossible, for most participants to make any real money. It's a model that benefits the few at the top at the expense of many at the bottom. Warren Buffett, known for his investment wisdom, advises to invest in what you know and understand. MLMs, with their complex compensation plans and often overhyped product claims, are the opposite of this principle. Chapter 6. Fast Fashion, a rapid route to less wealth. Now let's dive into Chapter 6 and talk about fast fashion. The rich are often associated with luxury brands, but many avoid the trap of fast fashion. This industry is known for its cheap, trendy clothing, but it comes with a hidden cost. Did you know that the fashion industry is the second largest polluter in the world, right after the oil industry? This is something the wealthy are increasingly aware of. They prefer to invest in quality over quantity, choosing timeless pieces that last years, not just a season. Fast fashion also has a habit of encouraging excessive consumption. The constant cycle of buying and discarding clothes leads to a wasteful use of resources. This doesn't align with the rich's philosophy of value and sustainability. Interestingly, a survey showed that many millionaires prefer to buy classic and durable items that don't go out of style quickly. This approach not only saves money in the long run, but also is a more environmentally friendly choice. Chapter 7. The Luxury Trap, High-End Brands. Contrary to popular belief, the truly wealthy often steer clear of luxury brand traps. It's not about living a life devoid of luxury, but about making smart choices. A fascinating fact is that many millionaires are not big spenders. According to Thomas J. Stanley's book, The Millionaire Next Door, a significant number of millionaires buy their clothes at mainstream or discount stores. Why? Because they know that paying a high price for a brand name doesn't necessarily mean better quality. Luxury items often come with a high markup, mainly because of their perceived value and brand reputation. The rich understand that this doesn't always equate to higher quality or better investment. Instead, they seek value and longevity in their purchases, whether it's clothes, cars, or watches. Interestingly, studies have shown that luxury goods are not always about superior craftsmanship. Sometimes you're just paying for the brand. The wealthy focus on the intrinsic value of items, not just the label attached to them. Chapter 8. The Allure of the Lottery, a Risky Bet. You might think winning the lottery is the ultimate shortcut to wealth, but the rich know better. They understand that true wealth is built over time, not won in a gamble. Did you know that the chances of winning the lottery are incredibly slim? For example, the odds of winning the Powerball jackpot are about 1 in 292.2 million. Despite these odds, Americans spend over $73 billion on lottery tickets in a single year, according to the North American Association of State and Provincial Lotteries. The wealthy see the lottery for what it is, a tax on the poor and a game of luck, not strategy. Instead of gambling on the lottery, they invest in the stock market, real estate, and other ventures where they can apply knowledge and analysis. Interestingly, a large portion of lottery winners end up bankrupt. Without financial savvy, sudden wealth can vanish as quickly as it came. The rich know that sustainable wealth requires smart management and investment, not just good luck. Chapter 9. The False Promise of Diet Supplements. Let's talk about diet supplements. This industry is booming, but the rich are cautious about where they invest their health and money. They understand that not all that glitters is gold, especially in the world of health and wellness. A startling fact is that the global dietary supplements market is expected to reach over $230 billion by 2027 as per a report by Grandview Research. Despite this growth, the rich often avoid these products. Why? Because many supplements are not scientifically proven to be effective. The wealthy prefer to invest in their health through proven means like quality food and exercise. Did you know that a lot of supplements are not FDA approved? This means their claims aren't always backed by solid research. The rich are aware that throwing money at unproven health fads is not a wise investment. Warren Buffett once said, "Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing." This applies perfectly to diet supplements. The wealthy prefer to make well-informed decisions, especially when it comes to their health. Chapter 10. Get-Rich Quick Schemes, the quick way to lose. These schemes are everywhere, promising big returns for little effort. However, the rich know that building wealth takes time and effort. There's no magical shortcut. A fact that might surprise you. According to the Federal Trade Commission, Americans lost over $3 billion to fraud in a recent year, with a significant portion of that in get-rich quick schemes. The wealthy avoid these schemes because they know that real wealth is built through patience and smart investing, not through quick fixes. The allure of making money fast can be tempting, but as the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The rich understand the value of hard work and smart long-term investments over these too-good-to-be-true promises. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, often talks about the importance of long-term investing strategies. He's known for saying, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." This philosophy keeps the wealthy away from risky get-rich-quick schemes. Chapter 11. Virtual Traps, Online Casinos and Betting. While they might seem like a quick way to make money, the wealthy know that these are virtual traps more likely to lead to loss than gain. Here's an eye-opener. The global online gambling market size is projected to reach USD 127.3 billion by 2027, according to a report by Grandview Research. Despite this growth, smart investors and the wealthy generally avoid gambling as a strategy. They understand that the house always has the edge, and over time the odds are stacked against the player. Interestingly, research shows that the chances of winning big in online gambling are extremely slim. The rich steer clear of gambling not only because it's a poor financial move, but also because it doesn't align with their strategy of building wealth through calculated, informed decisions. Warren Buffett has been quoted saying, "I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years." This long-term approach contrasts sharply with the short-term, high-risk nature of online gambling. Chapter 12. Building Real Wealth. Building real wealth isn't about cutting corners or getting lucky. It's about making wise decisions, being patient, and understanding the value of hard work and smart investing. The key takeaway from our exploration is that the rich avoid investments that don't offer real, tangible value. Whether it's flashy cars, high-risk stocks, or the latest fashion trends, they understand that true wealth comes from investing in assets that appreciate over time. Remember, wealth is not just about having lots of money. It's about making smart choices that lead to financial freedom and stability. It's about living within your means, investing wisely, and always seeking to educate yourself about money and finances. As we've seen through the chapters, building wealth is a journey, not a sprint. It's about adopting a mindset focused on growth, patience, and intelligent choices. The path to financial freedom is paved with knowledge, discipline, and a clear understanding of what truly constitutes a good investment. So as we conclude this series, I encourage you to take these lessons to heart. Look at your financial decisions through the lens of long-term value and sustainability. Remember, your journey to financial independence starts with a single, well-informed step.